もしもし。
Hi, this is Slimedog.
Topo?
LegendaryJonk.
And today we're playing Yakuza 0 on the PS4. And this is an intense crime drama set in Tokyo about...
in the 80s.
In the 80s. Organized crime and whatnot. And...
I just want to say, first of all, that Space Harrier poster is amazing.
Isn't it? That's the official artwork, actually.
And then there's like the anime poster like right next to it. Let's see if I can get it.
Yeah.
See like the shonen guy.
Oh god, I love it. Right now we're in the middle of a Sega arcade in the 80s, and there's a crane game that you can play. Jonk's trying to do this one, so... we were fishing for various Sega toys right here. The stuffed the stuffed Genesis, or I guess Mega Drive.
Yeah, I think it calls a Mega Drive in this.
Yeah, that's the Japanese release with the Mega Drive, so... the little guy up front is the Opos, who's the main character in Fantasy Zone. But... you know, that's just one little bit of this game. The big thing about Yakuza 0 is basically all of the bizarre mini-games that you can, like, get sidetracked and spend time doing. It's kind of crazy like that. Wow, that's interesting. Almost got it, too. Yeah, aside from the crane game, you can do all sorts of stuff. You can do, there's, like, dancing, bowling, baseball. There's... you can play arcade games, like over here there's an old, let's see, this one's got Outrun. Oh, and Hang On, we've got Hang On unlocked. Or Super Hang On. There's also Fantasy Zone, Space Harrier, my favorite. All sorts of really cool retro Sega games. But mainly you're out, you know, doing, like, progressing this crazy crime drama of poor Kiryu here, who got run out of the Yakuza and has to clear his name of...
Go to the big giant cone.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, there's nobody here.
So there's... yeah, you can...
stir up some trouble.
There's this giant traffic cone you can actually pick up, by the way, if you get in a fight over here, so...
Sometimes you get jumped a lot as you walk through town, because, you know, jerks.
Well, more so, like...
But there... no, that's not right.
A lot of people kind of compare this to Grand Theft Auto because it's like, you know, Japanese and crime bossy, right? Organized crime-ish. Truth is, it's got much more in common with Shenmue than it does...
yes, absolutely.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah. And I mean that in a good way. Like, it's got really decent, like, tight combat. It's got a ton of stuff to do. A bunch of characters who are really interesting. A complete lack of bad guys to beat up at the moment. And, yeah, it's... oh, here we go. Here's some guy in the fight. And, like, periodically you'll get jumped by guys who get to fight, and we've got 4 different fighting styles.
Well, 3 through most of it, and then you open up a 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, you open them up as you go, but...
but you can do some really brutal moves here. But the game's... oh my god, it's great. The game's also look really good about, like, you know, it's not...
he's not actually dead, so...
yeah, everybody gets up afterwards, like,
like,
oh, you really showed me. I'm like, man, I just, like, literally threw your face through a wall. And he's like...
oh, I won't do it
Or
anymore.
threw you off a bridge.
yeah, yeah.
That's my favorite one.
They'll get better. I don't think I've done the bridge one. You have to do one over the...
you can actually do that one?
You can do it. You can... there's actually 2 separate ones. There's one if you're high up.
Oh, yeah?
That you can, like, throw them off the top of the building.
And is that with the, with Mojima, not Kiryu? Because
you could do it with both, but I don't know...
because there's the bridges
where...
all over the place with Mojima, but with Kiryu, it's...
yeah.
there's not a lot of watery areas.
Yeah.
There's 2 playable characters in the game, Majima and Kiryu. This is Kiryu right here. Both of them are very distinct. They have distinct feels. The main characters have their own fighting styles. There's very, very different. Like, you can really tell that you know, it's like a whole different flavor when you take it out with the other guy.
Yeah, but they're both, despite being Yakuza or former Yakuza, are actually very, you know, likable characters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe
You go to the
Mr.
other
Shakedown's
arcade?
over there.
Okay, yeah. Now, this is, Jonk actually has a lot of experience playing some of the other Yakuza games.
Because this is
How
our
does this
first...
compare to some of the other ones?
The other ones don't really have, like, the alternate combat or the alternate styles, but the combat is
really?
pretty much the same.
Interesting.
Like, well, other than the fact that this one has the money thing,
Ooh. Oh.
where everything that you do gets money and how you level yourself up is money, whereas in the other ones it was more of a generic like progression type.
XP type thing?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Where you got XP for doing fights, and you would get items after every random fight, so it was actually like a real RPG.
Okay.
The fun thing we have found while playing this anytime he comes over to hang out is the plethora of information that he's got where, you meet this guy and like, oh, thank you for saving the victim. You meet this guy in Yakuza 4, or this guy shows up later in this other one, and you see this person as an adult. It's really fun, all the references that you get in this one.
Is it just me, or is that dog on that poster taking a dump in the lady's mouth?
Oh my gosh, girl, thank you. Now that's all I'm ever going to see. Yeah, I've never seen that poster before, and now suddenly that's it. No bicycle parking, just FYI.
There's no parking! This is our first Yakuza game, Topo and I's, and honestly, like, you don't need to have all the backstory because it's designed to be a prequel of 0 in the sense that it came before 1. At the same time, if you have played the other ones, you're going to get a lot out of it. Like, there's a lot of references and characters.
I think it's just farting in her face.
So
it's like a green fart in her face.
Oh, and then the remake of the first one is coming out this summer too, which I'm really excited about.
Yeah, and that's going to be done in the style of this one then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
it's
like
go
this one,
slot
except
car racing. You should go slot car. Show them. You're right there.
There's a slot car. You can go. One of the mini games you have is slot car racing, where you can drive the little cars around the track, and it's really fun. It's got a lot of customizability, like where you try to have to do trial and error to figure out what works and what doesn't fly off the track. But,
it's surprisingly entertaining for being a little slot car race, but we're currently stuck at the last guy on that.
All of the mini games are, for the most part. Like all of them are pretty much quality. I mean, I didn't spend 5 hours playing baseball, but they're all pretty engaging, honestly. Like
there's
the slot car one was
dancing, karaoke, mahjong, and shigu. Shoji.
Which is,
okay,
Mahjong is legit Mahjong, not like solitaire Mahjong like we're used to, and it has a ton of rules. And I'm going to go ahead and say that unless you're familiar with Mahjong or willing to devote 3 hours to learning how to play it, you're hosed. Like, that is some hardcore Mahjong right there.
Are you going to, wait, are you just going straight in there now? Are you done with the roaming around?
Well, what did you want to see?
I wanted to go back over to the big giant traffic cone. I really want to find it. Actually, I wanted you to show the, if you get a chance, if you're about to get jumped.
What exactly is that?
You know what that is.
Do
it, throw the money, throw the money.
These guys here? If I throw the money up too
late. You did it too slow. Now you're going to have to fight them.
You can throw money up in the air and they'll stop. You can avoid battles by kind of throwing money up in the air and then you deal with the guys.
Mainly just because, I've got other stuff to do. I don't have time to, beat you.
That's
perfect.
And that, clothesline, that's my favorite move in the game.
It really is great. Now, part of it is, one of the mini-games in the game is this business mini-game for Kiryu, where you, kind of buy up different properties and you can, earn money on them. Once you get that unlocked and progressed, then you are, for the most part...
Pretty much no problem with the money.
Yeah, money becomes, not even an issue. Okay, I kind of bumped into him on purpose.
Really? There's a traffic light. The little one.
The bicycle! Yeah, I love it.
There's a good one where you slam the bicycle on him and then jump up on the bicycle and stomp it a bit. You know, just stuff like that.
The beast mode is his weapons-oriented, power-first slamming type thing. It's a really fun one. There's you also have a rush mode, which is sort of a Bruce Lee style Jeet Kune Do thing. And okay, here's your gangster. You wanted to see the traffic cone? Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, see if you can.
And there's what's the last one? The brawler mode is just sort of your.
It's a little kind of
that's what you start with.
Yeah,
that's
kind
throw
of
money, quick! See, I don't have time to mess with fighting you. There, just take some cash. Whatevs.
Well, if we hadn't, we could have kited him over here to fight him extra traffic cone.
Man, thanks.
I'm
It's
just
either...
saying.
Did they drop? They dropped an item.
Oh, they do. We have a thing. Oh, see?
Wow.
All right.
Oh.
Thanks for the
Pocket tissues.
Are they...
Go run into them. Go run into them. Let's see if they
Oh, we'll jump you again.
no.
No. Oh, there's
Oh,
guys.
there we go.
Okay,
All
here we
right.
go.
Oh, here, this guy. This guy!
What?
What? Oh, here we go. There's some holes.
Yeah, it's this one, but, like, really? Okay, we found this, like, last night when we were playing, and I was like, is this even real?
A lot of
Show
these
the-
kind of rare
the
items will
Like
have
this-
special moves to go with them.
What is with this giant dragon? Okay, it would help if we... There you go. Here, eat this. Oh yeah, plant it. Hey. Oh my goodness, that
Use the
kind of...
pothole. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did something. What did we do? We did one of the CP thing. The last CP thing we did, I think, was the drop. They would drop items.
Oh.
Was it that or your shirt? Remember? I remember. I think it was the last CP thing we did.
I'm going to show one of the other styles here. Here's the first style you get is sort of the balanced brawler one. And this one's got more along the lines of like strikes and counters. It's a little bit more...
You can also pick up with this one too, I think.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well,
So there's a fair bit of depth to the fighting systems. It's really not just button mashy.
no.
And it's got, weapons. You can actually get weapons, but the game is not firearms oriented. So don't think you're going to run around like sort of a Grand Theft Auto style.
No.
And you actually can't drive either. It's like you're running all over a relatively small city compared to Grand Theft Auto, which was like giant acres of, landscape or whatever. That said, so it's not really kind of your free-roaming sandbox. At the same time, all the characters have a lot more personality.
I love
They're,
this game.
Better. The writing is really solid. The cutscenes are top-notch. The animation character, there's a big fuss lately about Mass Effect Andromeda's facial animation, and this game nails it. In spite of the fact that the guy is shows not a whole lot of emotion, they still completely nail the facial expressions.
This is true.
And it's nice because this game isn't dubbed. It's all in Japanese.
Right.
It's all subtitled.
Right.
Good point. Yeah, 100%. Well, here you go, John. You think you can?
So what we're
Show
showing
us your
here
mad disco
is
moves.
we're showing the part when you meet the girls from the phone club.
Mhm.
Sometimes you can get their number, and we did Riku last time. Let's do do it.
Yeah. Let's do
For
it.
sure. They'll give you their number, and you can just meet up with them and go dancing, karaoke, or bowling, I guess. So,
Oh crap!
you can do whichever
Alright.
one you want. It's
Try
fine.
normal. It's a Eurobeat song.
Eurobeat, sure.
Let's call it that. And when did she change? Seriously, she was wearing a totally different outfit. She is now. Watch.
She's wearing like a crazy blue dress.
Oh
The
yeah,
one
they
we
have
met her.
Vault
Yeah.
Dweller outfit there. For
Oh
a
my
second.
gosh, yeah, she does. I'm gonna call her the Vault Dweller then.
So, the disco game, as long as Junk can't talk here, is you basically have to move around the grid onto the square with the shrinking symbol on it, and hit the appropriate button when the symbol lines up exactly with the outline of the square. To make things
It's
crazier,
nuts. Oh, Peter.
you have to, if you take extra steps in getting to your square, you can get extra points. It increases your multiplier. And after so many correct hits, you can go into fever mode, which is a little sequence of 4 steps that you can get bonus points on. There's a lot going on, and as far as rhythm-based games go, it's not the most intuitive. It is, however, a lot of fun, and it's fresh compared to, everyone's done with the target.
Fever.
And a lot of these rhythm-based games do kind of get a little repetitive. So they did a good job of shuffling it up even if I wouldn't want to play a whole 50-hour marathon.
Right.
It just sucks
But
because it's like there's like bright lights, and you're also trying to keep track of bright lights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the background contrast not always the best. But yeah, we're at the last disco fight. Oh, 5,000. That's 3 stars, I think.
Oh yeah, it was
Who's
on
the best?
what, normal. And again, it's a fun, another fun game. The stories in this, some of them rather uncomfortable, others totally funny, and other like there's just I like all the story options that you get with those little mini quests throughout.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that pops, like the little side quests they have, are like they're not what you'd expect. I will say that it's not like, oh, go get the thing from over here and bring it back to me. This isn't like goofy fetch quest territory.
Oh no.
There's some crazy stuff that goes on in this town.
Well, it's just like it kind of boils down to goofy fetch quests, but at least like.
Oh, it's a little variety, that's for sure.
They're really interesting.
Yeah, it's got some really great like originality, like, and some solid writing
Just
to
don't
back it up.
progress our story.
But there you go. That's Yakuza 0. Topo and I are having a great time playing it. We're maybe, I'd say, halfway through it, I guess.
Maybe.
And we've got a long, long way to go, I think. And but we're having a great time with it. Jonk, have you played it yet?
No,
Oh.
I'm on the last chapter.
Oh, are you?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I got
thought you'd
kind
already
of
beaten
sidetracked trying to like finish all of the extra stuff.
In this
Sure.
game, sidetracked? No.
Yeah, we've been on
Yeah,
this
it's-
chapter building our businesses for
50 years, at least.
3-4 weeks. Well, we did take a week off, but yeah,
Yeah.
Jiminy's.
Oh my gosh.
But now, and that's the other thing. When you first start, you're like, oh my, how am I ever going to open up my ability wheel? Once you get your business, this is chapter 6. You get your business, and after you build up the businesses, you get money just pouring in. Just why not?
Yeah, the money becomes fairly.
And once you do, if you want to go, you could collect up the money or whatever. Don't show me the dog fart again. No, that's all I'm ever gonna. Every time I walk by there, I'm gonna see that dog fart.
Movie posters. There's a ton of detail in the background.
Well, this is the theater section. There's actually 3 movie
Mm-hmm.
theaters that you can buy here when you buy businesses up on this section.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it's like the amount of detail, because like you look, and there's just
Absolutely.
stuff. Yeah.
Like all the signage that goes up like way high in the air, like everything is just like nothing is repetitive. It's like in all these games, usually it's like, oh, it's yet
You
another.
can see the copy pasting.
Well, the thing is that it's
I'm
kind of
looking at
interesting
you,
because
Dead Island.
all of the other games, when you play them, they have like they all take place in the same town. So it's kind of interesting to play
Right.
like each one to see like what's changed, even though like all the streets are the same.
The evolution of the town.
See, that's
yeah.
cool. That
Because,
glass
like, the-
elevator that just went up there is cool.
Because like all the arcades and stuff are in the same area. Like
Mhm.
most of the shops are in the same areas.
See, and that's really cool because, and that's something that Jonk has to share with this, and it's fun when we're playing it and he comes over because he's like, yeah, shares all of the
Yeah, it gives us the behind the scenes on all the
similarities
little
and like,
characters
oh,
and stuff,
did you
yeah.
meet this guy? Because by the way,
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
when you buy those guys champagne, make sure you get him the big expensive bottle.
Yeah.
That's
There's
a
a trophy for
quest.
that, yeah.
That's an early quest. All right.
Well, that's Yakuza 0 or Yakuza 0
However
from
you wanna say
Sega. Check it out. It's really great and worth playing. Any last thoughts?
Beautiful game.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and it's not, and it isn't, no, it's not the Grand Theft Auto. It is absolutely the Shenmue. If you like that style, where you have to go around and collect things and help people out and do little quests, and I'm looking for some sailors, you're gonna like this game. And if you want Grand Theft Auto, where you can go around and just like kill people for whatever and do, oh my god, so you just picture
Was that Iori from King of Fighters?
oh my god.
That's awesome. Anyway,
This game is not gonna, I mean, yes, obviously there's fighting, there's brawling and whatnot, and you can have some, yeah, woo, but it's, like we said, they do get up at the end. Nobody's actually dead.
No, I'm pretty sure I killed him. Like, look, he's not even moving.
Mhm.
Oh, no,
Oh,
he's
he's
good.
moving. They're all like, Even when you get beat up by Mr. Shakedown, you come out at the end and like, oh man.
Even when you like break their spine on like the
Oh my goodness.
like on one of these poles.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yes, thanks for joining us.
See you next time.
Bye.